Clip it! Clip it! Welcome to another episode of The Breaking Wind.
Exactly. And as we are fast approaching Chinese New
I
Year,
forgot to turn on mine.
we have got a nice new intro music.
Yes. Yeah, we paid a composer like thousands of dollars to produce it.
Yes.
But we're still unhappy with it, so we're going to tweak it a bit to make it perfect.
Yeah, we're going to get Hans Zimmer.
No, we're gonna put a bit of our own voice inside.
Exactly. Some of our singing, our falsetto. Hallelujah.
Yes, welcome again to Breaking Wind by the Lords of Lobang. You have got the Lobang Boys here.
Yes.
Ready
to
for
rock and roll.
If there
Ready
are
to rock and roll.
any new Patreon members, this is Josiah, Sean, and Deepan.
And Devon. Yeah. Oh, if you're watching it on YouTube after our early drop on Patreon, welcome.
Yes. Yeah.
Welcome.
So, welcome to yous. And we've got
We got cake.
we've got cake, and we've got pretty interesting and happy topics today.
Yes.
Only
So
happy
Yes.
topics
we'll
here.
start off the happiness with the body of an 83-year-old lady found floating along in the Singapore River.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Singapore River.
So
They
And-
suspect it might be foul play. I think so. They
Really?
suspect. No, they're classifying it as unnatural.
Unnatural death, yeah.
For now, but I mean, she could have tripped and fallen into the Singapore River, but that's all.
No one
Yes.
knows. No one
That
knows.
was
Actually,
under
her body was found early in the morning, I think.
yeah,
Like 8 or 9
the
a.m., right?
article was pretty early, so I
Yeah.
think the body was found pretty early as well.
Yeah.
But you see, we can only speculate on what really happened. Maybe this lady was actually a free spirit. She wanted to go to Clarke Quay. Maybe she
Yeah.
wanted to go to Boat Quay.
That,
Yep.
that all depends on whether she's still wearing clothes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she's
For
not.
that, we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe she just wanted to go grab a drink or two. Or
Exactly.
five.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
And,
83 years old. She might remember the time where you could drink from the Singapore River.
Exactly. And now, the thing is that she has gotten more than 1 or 5 drinks.
Yep.
Now she has drunk all the river water and she's full of it.
She's full of river water.
Yeah, she's bloated.
Or she
Yeah.
took a
And
sip.
she is not of any use to
Or
the greater society.
So she went in and took a swim.
So she
No,
went in and
she
took a
she
sip.
took a sip and then realized that it's mostly petroleum from
Yeah.
diesel, like oil,
Yeah.
oil from the boats lah.
From the boats, yeah.
She took a swim with the fishes.
Yeah, swim. There are no fishes.
They're small fishes, lah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
it might be an
Or maybe
illusion.
she was thinking back to the day when she was a kid in Singapore River when the British were still occupying Singapore. And she's like, I want to go there
Yeah.
and fish.
No, you know there are
To
some
look for-
statues there.
Yeah?
Statues.
Yeah.
Along there's a bridge and the statues,
Yeah.
and in her old age,
Exactly.
myopic vision, she went to go and try to save. Hey, don't.
Oh,
No, don't
eh,
jump
不要
in.
不要玩，不要 whoop.
And then she just slip in.
That's right in front of I think there's one right in front of
Yeah.
Fullerton, right?
So this could be a case.
Yeah,
of
of kids jumping into
Kids
the
jumping one is on the other side,
Singapore
right?
So
River.
it's a
Oh, okay.
misguided Good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Misguided Good
She probably
Samaritan.
thought she was saving a life.
Yes, and
But she lost us.
Or maybe she just didn't see. She couldn't see.
Right.
And then she thought there was actually a pathway, but
well,
it's
but
actually a
it's
pathway
it's still
to
unnatural.
heaven.
But it's unnatural because the Singapore River is kind of gated, right? There's not really gated, but there's
not
like
a lot of
guardrails.
There's
There's
not a lot of
guardrails.
entry points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there
you
are
have
quite
to-
a number of entry points.
Yes, and this
Right.
is in the U.S. where there is a current outbreak of Asian violence against elderly
Oh, yeah.
Asians.
Yeah.
So and it doesn't make sense here because all of us are Asians. They will look at themselves in the mirror and they might push themselves into the road. But so
Maybe she's the wrong kind of Asian.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she wasn't wearing a mask and someone was
Exactly.
that irritated.
And someone's like, you go
Like,
swim with the fishes.
So
Investi-
so that's where the foul play might have entered.
Might
lah.
have entered.
Yeah.
But let's just hope that she's the first and last. I don't know, she's not the first, but let's just hope this is not.
She won't be the first. She's definitely not the first, and she won't be the last.
Yes, because
Let's
Yeah.
there
put
were
it that
other
way.
there were other bodies that have been fished out
Yeah,
of the Singapore River.
many times.
Singapore
many
River.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Singapore
I know
River.
Bedok Reservoir got quite a lot,
Bedok
actually.
Reservoir, that's the headquarters.
MacRitchie also.
Yeah, but
yeah,
there
MacRitchie.
got crocodiles to eat, right?
Where?
Crocodiles in Bedok Reservoir.
Yeah, reservoirs.
Reservoirs don't have
No,
crocodiles.
maybe the
crocodile.
Reservoirs don't have fish as well.
that's it.
No.
I see people fishing there.
It's usually artificial.
Artificial fish.
No,
Yeah,
the
like
reservoirs are
uh,
artificial.
Yeah, it's
I think
water
God,
bodies.
I think God, some reservoirs might have. I know the Sungai Buloh Nature Reserve has crocodiles.
But that's not a reservoir.
yeah, it's not a reservoir. lah.
That's swampland.
But there were news that the reservoirs do have crocodiles. Yeah.
Maybe?
Sometimes. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I think I know what kind of news is that. It's
Fake
news.
news.
It's
Yeah.
fake news.
Maybe it's a large iguana, and then people are like, oh, that's a crocodile.
Yeah,
She's
just a very
just
scaly
Maybe they had
iguana.
the same myopic vision as the
Yeah.
old lady.
Yeah, maybe they're tripping
Maybe.
on shrooms.
Well,
Yeah.
we will be, our eyes and ears will be peeled for
Yeah,
news
because the
about
article
that.
I read just said that
Yeah.
83-year-old
And I don't
lady's
actually know
body
if
was found.
there's ever follow-up.
Follow up, yeah.
Usually
Not
there's
much
only
lah, not
follow-ups
much, yeah.
when there's
Something
there's
juicy.
then there's a conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you're just like the lady was found without a mask. Bam, with push marks at the back of her back.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then the other thing is that the lady.
Yeah, actually, that's very true. That's
Yeah.
a very good point.
Then
Because
the-
we don't really see loads of follow up on Singaporean
Yeah,
media
yeah.
outlets.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
just
how-
announce news and then like, oh, that's
yeah,
it.
like the fights that happen in Boat Key and Clarke Quay,
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
one-time thing.
What
and it's like
happened after that?
investigations are
And,
ongoing.
and the missing girl, Felicia,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
who was being caught,
Yeah.
who was apprehended. Yeah, nothing. We hear nothing from them
big-
actually.
It's like he said, it's not juicy enough, and the other thing is like
Or maybe
maybe
investigations are still ongoing.
Yeah,
So
or
decide
it
not
led
to
a
reveal
very
anything.
It led to a very boring conclusion.
Even
Yeah.
even the Orchard Towers one as well. What?
Yeah.
It's almost 2 years, right?
Yeah, but Natalie
And
Xiao
then-
is out. That's
yeah,
the,
so
that's
yeah,
the biggest thing they could find.
That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
Because
yeah.
it was
And
the
that was
juiciest
covered
thing.
on, I think, a
Straight Slime, I
past,
think.
a past Breaking Wind episode.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
But the main
Tinder
guy
date
still,
with Natalie
still
Xiao,
yeah, Tinder date with Natalie Xiao. Or maybe Bumble lah.
Bumble.
Yeah, because she wants to have the power to swipe right. To
No, I think she's more of a Tinder person.
Tinder.
Or a WeChat. A WeChat person.
WeChat person. Maybe now she might she have a change of heart. She decides to go with OkCupid.
Okay, Cupid.
Yeah,
But Okay Cupid is equally
because she can get older men.
degenerative. So I think she'll go
Because OkCupid has older men, so she feels safer with older men.
older man.
Yeah, sugar daddy.
Yeah. As long as they don't bring her on a date to Naughty Girls again. To Naughty Girl again.
Yeah.
Yeah, better not, man. No, actually, I don't think there's an issue with that, lah. She wasn't the one that committed the crime.
If
She was
the,
just
the
there.
not the portion of the deadly portion was not committed by her, but she did commit a crime. She
Yeah,
did
she-
assault the
she
fella.
was
yeah,
assault.
she did throw punches and kicks lah.
It just
Yeah.
means that
Even
she
though
could
it
be
looks a
very
little light
kinky.
because she's a girl.
She wanted to join the UFC,
Oh,
but then she got rejected by one championship, and
dude,
then she was like, "Let me take it out on someone."
that,
in Orchard Towers.
that could be her new step now.
Yeah,
Can
What?
you imagine?
To
She goes
comes
on that-
out.
She joins the UFC. She joins one.
One
Bellator
championship.
first lah. Bellator.
No,
she
one champ,
joins-
one.
Yeah,
One
she
first.
joined
One
one's
championship.
champ, and her name will be Natalie Killer Xiao.
Oh.
Woo!
Damn.
Our opponents. will be
If-
I've
shivering.
already got a body on my fucking
Yeah.
body. I've got a body. One on my body
Yeah,
count.
I have a notch.
Yeah.
in my belt.
Choke
If you
up.
guys strike Toto, right, and you want to be a sugar daddy, will you be a sugar daddy to Greta Thunberg?
Greta Thunberg? No.
Well,
I actually want her to
I would
die.
donate. I would donate money just to feed her for.
Yeah, because Greta Thunberg looks like she hasn't eaten in a week.
Yeah.
Which
She's
is a good
so
thing.
skinny,
Which is a good thing.
and I think she needs a sugar daddy to take care of her.
No, she needs sugar.
Right.
Period.
Without the daddy.
Just sugar.
Without the daddy.
She's
She
already
needs
got
a
a
little
daddy,
bit of
right? Who's
sugar.
part of Antifa.
Yeah.
She just
Feed
needs
her raw sugar cubes.
Yeah, raw
You
sugar
just
cubes on
crack
top,
open the mouth and
on top of
shove it
celery.
in.
On top of celery. Because vegan.
Right, right.
Or
Wait, is she
ve-
vegan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, she's vegan.
Probably vegan.
Is that
and-
why she's skinny as fuck?
Probably because
And
she,
that's why she would
went
die.
From, she went from meat based straight to vegan. And that's just taking it.
I don't.
you
I don't think the family eat meat at home.
Maybe they don't eat. Period. Again.
Maybe
Like,
they don't eat at all.
They just
Maybe
survive
you just
on
have like
air
grass
water.
and like potatoes and rice. Yeah, probably just
and,
carbohydrates and vegetables.
and good thoughts.
Do you think they eat the vegetables raw?
Yeah, because they require like some kind of fuel, and fuel requires burning wood. Wood is like part of nature, and nature is part
Exactly.
of what they want to protect. So
Yeah.
no burning.
So,
So
the
they have to
burning
find
part is
other- Yeah.
no.
Some
That goes against their morals.
No, but they could. There are other methods. You can burn horse shit.
Right.
And
But
not
horse
the one,
shit.
and not the one that you spew is the actual horse shit. Like
Yeah, but horse shit comes from horses, and horses are animals, and they need to be
Animals, yeah.
reared on a farm, and being in a farm is no.
No, actual
Wrong.
horse shit. Just
Yeah,
just
human
go-
shit. They
Oh,
should burn
yeah,
their
they
own
could
shit.
burn their own
Recycle.
shit.
They
Re-
recycle
no,
their
but
own
they-
shit.
Yeah.
But they haven't eaten, so they cannot defecate. I mean, there's not a lot that come out. It's only
Ah,
liquid, so they
shit.
can't burn anything.
Is that why
That's why.
she?
That's why.
she's
That's why.
Is
It's-
that why she wants to be famous so that she have a lot of followers and then she gets them to send them their shit?
Can.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
that's
Then
the
she'll be
only way.
100% sustainable.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Soon she's going to post on Twitter, hey followers, could you please mail your shit to my house? Because I need to cook my food.
I'd like to know
Compost.
how is she keeping herself warm in Sweden?
Burning human waste.
Hot air. Hot air. Just
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
she's in the news right now because of fucking stupid shit that she did on Twitter, where she posted saying that she's in support of the farmers in Punjab
Yeah.
who are protesting the Indian government's farming reform bills, and she posted it with like a link to something that was actually meant to be private.
Right.
It was only for her eyes. So it was a document which is like a propaganda document, like it was steps
Mm.
to like this is how you do
You
like,
stage a protest.
you stage like this is how you're supposed to tweet. It's like a guidelines for social justice warriors.
Right.
Oh.
So
But-
step one, you
but,
do this.
But
you
she
tweet.
was following it herself.
No, she accidentally tweeted it out.
Oh.
So somehow people, and it was against India, right? So people who are like in support of like the Indian government's actions, right? They were like, "What the fuck is this? Let's click on it." And then you click on it, then you see the entire like document, and then you're like, "Oh shit!" So she followed a template, and she was suggesting that other people to tweet with that template.
I see.
Yeah. So she tagged like Rihanna, Mia Khalifa, and the Indians went wild, man. They like even some people who actually support the protest, they went wild as well. They were like, "Hey, you don't know shit, but you're just climbing onto a fucking bandwagon." And the memes that came out of it were fantastic.
Yeah lah. This is not the case of this is not good intentions gone awry. It's clearly seen that, I mean, now it's become one thing. It's like the bandwagon thing,
Yes.
and it's no longer for anyone's sake other than yourself for
Mm.
that fame, and that's why it's sickening. It's not the good cause you're for. The cause is there. The Indian protesters are there, and if anyone has the time, which is
We
something
can put up the link.
which is everyone, which
Yeah.
is something I think would suggest. Don't be like me. Don't just read the headlines. Read the thing before you get invested into it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, right, and you only know the surface of it, right, you might be barking up the wrong tree. You might be
Exactly.
steering, and you might be making it worse for the people in Punjab. Because you see,
Yeah.
now with the international eyes on them, the Indian government has not really been known to cave under international pressure. So now they're fighting back.
Yeah.
They're fighting back more, and the thing about them is the Indian government isn't working on a side where they're alone. They have the support of a lot of the rich
Of
Indians,
MNCs.
and
And yeah.
a lot of the rich Indians over there that do not care about the slogging farmers, because they came from a caste system. Like there's been caste systems, there's been history there.
Actually, more than a caste system, right? It will go to money.
Money,
Because people who are invested, like really rich people in India, they
and
definitely have
they're
invested.
they're shit rich. Like the divide between them, right, is
It's
there. and
massive.
night.
Yeah. It's massive.
There are cities over there that you can see. Part of it is all high rise, and the other one's all
Slums.
slums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is that divide, and sadly enough, that the divide is so strong that the rich have a lot of power.
Yeah.
So over there, the Indian government isn't alone. They're not acting immorally against the majority or something.
Yeah.
Sadly, that the bigger majority or the more powerful
Minority.
minority have so much hold over them that the Indian government would not cave to outside. Hey, you shouldn't do this. You can already see Modi is already saying, "Hey, how can you say that?" And then there are Bollywood celebrities that say, "Hey, you can't say that. We're all for the Indian. This is national pride," and they're classifying the farmers over there as anti-nationalist when they have already seen the effects of what the legislation the Indian government wants to put through. will do to the farmers over
Yeah.
there. But that's for nothing. It's
Actually,
too, it's
this-
too,
yeah,
it's too big a topic to cover
We
here.
suggested this topic to to the mayor,
Yeah.
May of
saying
Deva.
that we should actually do an episode on India,
Right.
because eventually we would have to bring in someone from China.
Yeah.
And we have to bring in someone from India,
Yes.
because in the future we are all going to be
About
dictated by them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
A
It's
bit
going to
of a
be
mix.
the Chindian Holocaust.
Yeah,
That's
Chindian
definitely going
Yeah, and I will be the tyrant. I'll be the commander in chief.
Actually, we could get them to go on
Because I can relate to both sides of the party.
you could, but you
Yeah.
can't speak neither of their languages. That
Yeah,
well.
that's
I
where
can-
that's where you'll just slide
Like,
down.
if
You,
you could
just speak cake and
if
you
you-
keep quiet.
If you can speak
I'll-
Chinese,
No,
Yeah.
you'll be the
demo,
propaganda minister. You'll
yeah,
film all their
you can.
their
I-
propaganda films.
I can use sign language.
Yes.
You'll
Yeah,
be,
I
you'll
can
be
use
like
sign
Joseph
language.
Goebbels.
Learn that one. But on the way.
The only question I ask is how long and how much.
Goebbels.
Yeah, but you can get them to fight each other. Like, why is it Chindian? Why is the Chinese taken? Is it alphabetical or
yeah,
is it
C
like,
before
why
I.
not Indianese?
Yeah.
No, C before I.
No such thing.
Yeah, alphabetical one.
Chinese alphabet. Indian
What?
alphabet. Is it still ABCD over there? I don't know.
Indians have multiple languages, so you.
Yeah.
So Indians
Even
got more-
Chinese, what they got dialects and all.
then no, that's how you get them to argue. It's like why must we go by English alphabet? I think.
See, coming from the Jew.
Yeah, see, this is how we instigate.
Yeah.
We stay behind and we reap the rewards. Like instigate.
I'll
yes,
create the
fight.
I'll create the best pawn of both worlds. lah.
See,
Brown
this,
meets yellow. When brown
this
meets
is why I
yellow.
understand. Sentiments of David Duke when he says 6 million not enough.
Yeah, fucker.
Did he actually say that?
No, I said it. That's why I need to play this right now.
Blame Wei Ming. But no, back to the main topic is Greta. Greta, you should care for yourself first. I mean,
You
look
guys should
at you, you're
actually
skinny.
see the template shit, and she followed the template shit to
Word
a
for
T.
word,
It's
yeah.
it's taken
Like-
down already, right? Twitter
Yeah,
actually
but no,
took it
but
down.
fuckers actually found the actual
The link, yeah.
to the actual
The
PDF,
document link.
the document
Yeah.
link, and they downloaded that shit. And like if you go to the Twitter, the comment, the
Right.
thread, you can find
Like
all that
certain
shit.
keywords that you should say in your that you should write in your Twitter
No,
post.
dude, it's like step by step,
Right.
in like a proper template.
Wow. Shit.
It's
Should we
like-
use that so that we can get more followers?
No, it's
no.
only the stage protest, and
Only
it won't
this-
work
yeah.
here in Singapore.
So like you first tweet about the topic, and then you need to like tag the prime minister or another minister from that who's native to where the issue is.
Right.
Next thing you tweet again, and then you say something like a cause of action or some shit like that, and you tweet a celebrity who's also into social issues, social
Right.
justice issues.
Right.
And then you continue on like you
At any one of those points, was there apply for license to protest?
no.
No.
Then cannot work. Sorry.
It doesn't work here.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
work.
Yeah, it
no,
doesn't
no,
work.
but this is what I'm
I-
talking about. Like
the moment
her
we tag,
tweet.
the moment we tag Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, we die already.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck is this? ISD, please investigate this fast.
we can't protest here. Come on,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
let's be
We
real.
Bro,
gotta
No,
apply
we
for a
are-
permit, and
we
that takes
are-
probably 6
we-
months.
We are protest. We like to take tests, but we don't protest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So cannot.
yeah. So like she just made an ass out of herself,
Mm.
and it's not going to help her when you've got like maybe 200-300 million people
But
from
it's not.
India
It's also
actually,
not
like,
gonna.
mocking you.
Yeah. So it's not gonna help them as well, and it diminishes their cause. The Punjab's cause. Like if they use you
Yeah.
as someone
No, but
that
I think
supports,
people are not like even people who are supportive of the protests.
they won't take it.
They
so
are
well.
mocking. They're
Yeah.
making a
Yeah.
Yeah lah.
fucking full blown mockery out of this shit.
Yeah, and the fact that Rihanna and Mia Khalifa came out to say that, oh, we support this and
Oh, dude, the
No.
memes that people made.
yeah, it's
Rihanna
like it's
came out and
ridiculous.
said,
Have you seen some of them?
Why
I
are
have
we-
not, I have
Why
not.
are we talking
Oh.
about this? Yeah.
They have superimposed like their faces
Yeah.
onto like farmers, like female farmers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so damn good.
Mia Khalifa used to suck dick.
Yes.
Why are you now talking about politics?
No, she used to suck dick. I think she still does suck dick in private, but
Yeah.
the thing is that that should not disqualify you. But she has not done anything else
Besides sucking dick.
besides that
Yeah.
to make herself a qualified person to talk on this.
Yeah. Unless she's targeting the male farmers lah. Maybe they have an affiliation to her. It's like, this
Yeah.
girl brought me pleasure in my darkest nights. Now maybe I should listen to her.
The Punjabis already have Sunny Leon. They don't need Mia
Sunny
Khalifa.
Leon, and I think she
And Sunny Leone is Punjabi.
But I don't think she
Ooh.
naturally appeals to the men in India though. Mia.
Mia Khalifa. She's got huge tits. That's
Yeah,
all they
But
need.
she's
that's
more,
all they need.
She's more towards the Middle Eastern, right?
She's Lebanese.
Yeah, Lebanese.
Le-
Is she banned from her own country or something?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Lebanese and she's not Muslim. So
yeah.
that is actually a tick in the box of the Hindu fundamentalists.
But actually,
Yeah.
the picture of her, Greta, going back to Greta, picture of
Yeah.
her is quite. I mean, if I were her parent, I'd be worried. Like she's.
But her parents want her to be in this
that
situation.
skinny?
Yeah.
No, not the
no,
situation.
they want
the
her to
skinny.
look pitiful. They want people
Ah.
to take pity on her.
She's
Yeah.
the next. She's the incarnation of. No, in this context, they want her to be the next Muhammad Gandhi. Going on food strikes.
What did you just say?
Muhammad Gandhi. Gandhi. No. Muhammad. No, it's not Muhammad. Sorry, Mahatma. Right, Muhammad. Muhammad Gandhi. I don't know. Gandhi. Mahatma. Sorry. I don't-
Mahatma.
Muhammad Gandhi.
He just changed his religion.
These three hyenas called him Muhammad S. Gandhi.
Muhammad S. Gandhi. Mahatma. Right. I don't know.
Mahatma.
Mahatma Gandhi. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should just start with Gandhi lah.
Yeah.
I knew-
Just say Gandhi
Yeah,
to be
I
safe.
knew I couldn't.
His actual name is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi.
Holy crap!
That's his actual name.
I'll just call
Right.
it Gandhi.
Mahatma means like pure soul. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Right.
So what does
something like
Muhammad
that.
mean?
Mahatma.
No, what does Muhammad mean?
Muhammad is the name of the prophet.
Of a different religion.
Yeah,
Of
of a different religion.
Yeah.
Different altogether. That's how this is why you should read.
Yeah.
But,
but-
yeah,
But your people want to get rid of Muhammad. and
yeah.
Muhammad.
I mean, I'm not speaking of that. I'm saying they want her to be the next Gandhi, Greta Gandhi. You know, it's like Greta Gandhi, next person.
Oh,
No.
GG, dude. GG.
Yeah.
GG. Yeah.
Greta
No,
Gandhi.
but
Probably.
Gandhi is almost his surname. Thunberg is his surname.
So Greta. Yeah, Gandhi is his surname. So Greta Gandhi. What?
oh, Gigi, yeah.
Gigi,
Yeah,
Greta
Gigi.
Gandhi.
Like-
I can't. I need to get Mahatma Thunberg. You
Doesn't
also
have a
can-
nice. Doesn't have a
yeah.
nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Empty. It's
Mahatma. No, but you see, that's just like a. Mahatma is something like sir.
empty.
Right. It's like a.
It's like
a form of respect
reverence.
lah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
form of
So,
reverence,
yeah.
respect.
Can.
So, but Gandhi, he was a flawed individual as well.
Yeah, but at
I
least he fought for something that is legit lah.
He didn't fight lah.
But he
He was a
stood up.
pacifist,
Yeah.
but
He starved.
if you actually you can read a book called What Gandhi Says, and it's quite revealing.
Right.
Yeah,
About his
By-
different views on
Yes.
on different people.
and even his views on ahimsa, which is non-violence.
Right.
It is not what mainstream like people. But when people quote like Gandhi, be like Gandhi, be like
Yeah.
like a pacifist.
But
like,
he
Yeah.
smacks his woman around, right?
yeah,
And he slept with his nieces naked in bed.
Mm.
yeah, that was
Nieces or granddaughter?
yeah, but it's not in the same like it's not having sex. He did not have sex with them.
Yeah.
He slept together with them to test his control.
Yeah. Right.
But I think by then he didn't need to sleep with them to have control, because I think his plumbing was not really working by then.
But
Yeah.
if you want
he,
to
he
test your
needed blue chew.
yeah, but if
he
you want to
needed-
test your control, why don't you just get hookers, get night walkers?
Why he's Indian? He doesn't want to pay.
Get them for free.
No, but I think that's one of the cases where a lot of people. I mean, if you think about it, lah, most of the people we revere, or most of the people society reveres, Abraham Lincoln.
They're all flawed
Gandhi,
individuals. They're all human.
Mother Teresa.
Mother
Yeah.
Teresa.
That's the worst.
Oh,
Michael
she's
Jackson.
fucking cunt. Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Michael Jackson can shove his finger up my ass for all I care.
Yeah,
Create good music.
If
Creates
he
good music.
transferred the land that Neverland
Oh,
sat
yeah.
on to you,
Fuck.
you were like, do anything.
Do anything to me.
Yeah.
Shove
I mean,
your penis up my
if
ass.
those people lived longer lives, like they continue.
I'll lick his nose for money.
I think shit
The,
would have.
the
shit
hole
would have
where
come
his
out.
nose used to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit would have come out that it wouldn't have been good lah. So their untimely demise or their demise would have been, in a sense, it helped save their image. The way save the image where it was still salvageable.
Yeah.
Like you said, if it came out and Gandhi himself, when it came out, Gandhi himself revealed those things. Like said it out like to a reporter. You know how reporters are, lah. Same with
Mm.
Michael Jackson. The guy came there befriending him, but just trying to get him to admit certain things about him. Same thing could
Yeah.
happen over there with modern technology and all the things that advancement. They would probably say some things to, you know, especially in this environment.
Yeah, because
Especially in this
modern
environment.
technology can fucking destroy you. Like
Yes.
what happened to
No,
the Peruvian lawyer?
And this.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Zoom.
It's Zoom, yeah.
Zoom.
Sometimes
Zoom.
on video call you forget that your camera is actually on. You thought that it's just a voice call.
You see, I can accept that for
Yeah.
like certain cases where, you know, the one there was a video that went viral a couple of years ago where BBC journalist, if I'm not wrong, or someone was being interviewed via Skype
Yeah.
live, and then his son just opened the
Yeah,
door and
yeah.
came
Oh
in.
yeah.
Then his
That-
wife came in also, and then had to.
Yeah, pull out the son.
The
Okay,
wife
that
or the helper, I forgot.
I
one
think
of
No,
them.
wife, that's the wife.
That's a wife.
Yeah,
Asian.
I cannot.
Asian
I
wife.
forgot.
That's
I didn't see. I forgot it's one or the other.
this one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you know, that was I expected that ever since you tried to wage a war with the Chinese and Indians.
Yeah, exactly.
His Jewish supremacy is
Yeah,
slowly.
you want to wage a war, but I want to make love.
Yeah,
I want to make love with both sides.
No, but
because you're a product of that love.
But
Exactly.
the Peruvian
Share the
lawyer,
love.
lawyer should have known, like you said, should
Yeah.
have known he was on.
Yeah,
It was a video thing, so was it just
no,
a
and,
power
and
play?
things were amping up, especially during the pandemic, right? Where
Yeah.
people were switching to like Zoom,
Zoom calls,
Skype,
Skypes, yeah.
yeah, and Microsoft Team or whatever, all this kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And people were caught. Like there was another lady with a shelf behind with a dildo.
Fucking dildo, yeah.
Yeah.
dildo
yeah.
just there.
Right,
I've seen one where they're having like a group call thing,
Yeah.
and then she muted the call, and I think she needed to take a piss, but she forgot that the camera was on, so she brought the laptop to the toilet, and then she just put on her pants and take a piss.
Wow.
Then people were like, "What are you doing?" And she's
What?
like, "Oh shit!" And she kind of looked, and then she noticed that the camera's still on. She just shut the laptop.
I
Then the speaker, I think the boss or something, talking like, "What's happening?" He said, "It's fine, just carry on."
I think that was just the inner exhibitionist coming out. Inner exhibitionist.
No, if it's that, she probably like spread her legs and pee on the screen.
Yeah.
That was
so they can
that'd be
see
too
it going.
obvious. This is like oh no.
No,
it's
but if she's
when
an
she closed
exhibitionist,
it,
Yeah.
then a lot of other shit started happening.
Have you guys seen there's this gym that give out that send a Zoom link for
Okay.
like free like open call things, like you can join on Saturday 3 p.m. to
Okay.
like to work out together.
Mm.
And then on Twitter people actually joined the link and then recorded the video,
yeah.
and 80% are just 50-year-old and above men who are obese masturbating on camera.
Wow.
And this is an open link, so anyone can be in there.
Where is this?
This I saw it on Twitter, dude.
Dude, these people.
Yeah, I think my friend like
those
one of my
at
friends
that
sent it
age,
to
I
me.
think those people don't care.
Dude,
lah.
and a lot of them actually showed their whole face, their whole body, dude, just fucking
they
wanking off.
They had nothing to lose.
They don't care anymore. They're like, I'm middle
This is
aged.
incredible.
Oh, I've reached the age of no return. Like, fuck this lah. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
So the Peruvian lawyer did something similar, right?
Yeah.
So he was actually on a fucking court hearing.
Court hearing, you know, not some random interviews or,
Yeah.
or what. It's an actual hearing. I think there's the
And
judge is
a judge was presiding the fucking hearings, and this fellow was actually on a couch, naked, and then all of a sudden there's another naked lady, and they start to like fucking perform sexual acts together, and the judge is like, "What is this? Shut this down!"
it's like, are you all muted? Can't hear you.
So fucking Hector fucked up big time.
Well, unless he did it on purpose, then
Maybe.
then that's like a super boss move lah.
yeah,
that's
but he's
a-
going to be
that's the
disbarred.
That's the world's best way of quitting.
Actually, just in the past week, right, there have been like phenomenal like Zoom chaos. They just went on, and one very popular, the one in the UK, which was like a parish council meeting, and it is fucking phenomenal.
Right.
It's people accusing each other of not having power. You have no authority here.
On Zoom.
On Zoom, it was incredible.
Wow.
And then people, the lady who got accused of having no authority, just kicked out the man from the Zoom call.
What a display of
Wow.
power.
And people shouting at her.
What a display
Right.
of power.
It was fantastic.
it was all
viral.
recorded.
It's gone
But
viral.
What,
Yeah.
what
shit.
was this about? What was like?
It was like
we should cover
some-
this.
It was like some council meeting, like some parish council or
And
some
what
shit
was
like
the
that.
what was
Right.
the issue that?
So like one guy was the chairman, and I think they were ill-treating one of the ladies on
Right.
the committee, and they were trying to have a meeting, but it was like
It devolved into a fight.
into a fight
An
the last
online
time. So
fight.
they wanted to have a proper meeting again. So it was initiated, and then the lady who initiated it was I forgot her name. Was like Heather Vardy or some. I forgot the name.
Right.
So the people who were in protest of that were all men like 3 men, and they just went on to say that this meeting is illegal. It has been set up unlawfully, and then you've got people who want to elect a new committee
Right.
who are all on the Zoom call as well, and then few people came in a little bit late, and they were watching this shit show happen.
You have no power here. Don't. I do actually.
I just kicked you out of the
You
call.
have no authority.
I do.
And then
Wow.
suddenly they just kicked him
Kicked
out.
off the call.
But do
Yeah.
you all know what happened to the lawyer?
Hector.
Yeah.
Hector.
What happened
Hector
to?
the man.
Investigated. He most likely will be disbarred.
I think yeah.
So it has been happening in South America quite a bit. Another Argentinian lawyer also did something similar.
Wow.
In the exhibitionist lah. I
Yeah.
think they've had
I
enough.
want to
they've
know
enough
whether
money.
was it a slip, whether he thought that, oh, maybe it's a video call, and then he mute the thing, and then he like, okay, let's have sex
Yeah.
now.
Dude,
While this fucking judge is like reading out the sentence. I don't give a shit.
your
No,
video's
if-
on.
The video is on.
The video's on.
The
Yeah.
video
So
is
he
on.
knew that the video's on,
He
definitely.
definitely knew the video was
Dude,
on.
how can you like call in, like
Right.
join a call, and decide to be not dressed?
a video,
dressed,
a
number one.
video call.
Next thing, you have a female who's equally undressed. Next thing, you are getting blowed by the lady.
I think it's on purpose.
It's.
I think it's on purpose.
this is major contempt of court, and like fuck, like it's incredible.
Yeah, maybe I think it's a big fuck you to the judge. Maybe the judge has erectile
Dysfunction.
dysfunction.
Or
yeah.
maybe was the
Maybe.
judge female?
I don't think so. I think the judge is a guy.
Because if the judge was female,
Maybe he
then it
knew the
could've
judge hasn't had sex in like a
A
long
long
time.
time.
Or maybe that female was not his wife, and the judge is sleeping with his wife, and he's like, "Fuck you." I don't know how that works, lah. But you see,
Yeah.
in the
So
exhibitionist,
what you're saying is talking about you were talking about people who should not be sleeping with other people,
yeah, other people's wives.
other people's wives.
Right.
But there was another case where
Who's
someone
Asian?
slept with another person, and they were not meant to sleep with each other.
Who?
This girl who went to a club in Singapore in 2018,
Yes.
Call-
yeah.
Club V5 Tycoon.
Unexpected sex, right? That one.
Was she a worker in the club? She was.
No,
Oh,
patron.
patron. Okay.
Patron,
So
yeah.
she went
there
there
with her friends.
With her friends.
Right.
Then
The friends got into an altercation with other set of patrons.
Mm.
Right.
Then
And
she
then
stayed behind.
She stayed behind, even though the rest of her friends left.
Okay.
Because she was, I think, already drunk.
I think,
she
yeah.
wanted to drink some more.
She wanted to drink some more, so
Right.
she stayed behind, and she was drinking with random strangers.
Right.
No, bouncers.
No,
Random strangers first, then she
first,
joined,
and then she joined like the bouncers.
Right.
So after that, one guy actually brought her into the toilet,
Right.
and they spent 15 minutes behind
So
closed
they
doors.
already suspected that
So
there was some
She was,
forgiving over
yeah.
there.
she was talking about her life, sharing her life story. lah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
and then she came out.
Uh-huh.
The guy came out with her, and then said to someone else, "Please send her off in a taxi."
Right.
So at that point, the guy came out with her, brought her out,
No, wait.
and I think the girl was really drunk. She could not walk. She
Before
could
we
not do
jumped the
anything.
gun, the guy who brought her to the bathroom, maybe because there were no other female patrons there, he was helping her pee.
Maybe.
It could have been completely
Could be
innocent.
many things.
It
We
could
don't
be many
know.
things, but
Yeah.
we don't know.
I think the safe thing to say is we don't know.
Yeah,
We
don't
assume.
know. We assume.
Well,
Yeah.
let's not
But for
assume.
the next part,
Let's go on to the
The next
part
part-
that
story.
we actually
the,
know.
the
Yeah.
part is not assumption. Yes,
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah.
So the guy actually brought her out, and she was not in a state to actually walk herself and all. Suddenly, a car pulls up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the bouncers who were working at the club.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, bring her in.
Right.
We got a chalet in Pasir Ris. Let's go."
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, I don't know how long they took to actually convince the guy,
Yeah.
but the guy came on board with the girl,
Uh-huh.
and they started molesting the girl in the back seat.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
And she was very, very drunk. I think.
She was very drunk,
was-
so
Yeah.
she had
And
no
in-
control
and
over
this
herself.
state
Most
that-
likely, she was passed out or whatever.
Yep.
Right.
So
Blacked out, lah. She
blacked out.
right?
Then they brought her to the chalet, and one guy started to, I think, molest her, fondle her,
And then they were asking this guy like,
and then they were asking the guy who was actually
Friends.
waiting with her or
Yeah.
something like that
free
to
fuck.
to
Why-
hey
why
fuck
you
her,
Mm.
Free or what you
got
want?
free pussy here.
Wait. So the guy is not part of the bouncers group. It's
Yeah, the guy is bouncer.
No, the guy was the manager of the place.
the manager or the bouncer.
One guy is the
Bouncer.
manager.
One-
Yeah.
That's
but
nuts.
The guy who did it was the bouncer. The guy who slept with her is the bouncer.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
So the guy who brought her to the toilet, that's the manager of the place.
There was
I
one
don't know,
guy who
I
was
don't
actually
know.
the manager of the place.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it was
within
it
the
was
4 of them or
so
something. like
this guy is the main one that got charged with the assault because how the night went on is that he did the deed.
Right.
that. And then after that, like other people tried to get in on the action, but I think they could not or what.
She was
Yeah.
waking up or something. I'm not sure.
So they continued to molest her.
Right.
yeah, then they brought. I
And
think he
then-
brought her home.
She was still knocked out.
Oh no,
Right.
she slept the whole night.
She after that she was still knocked out, and they wanted to bring her home, but then they realized that she could not go home.
Couldn't walk and
She
everything.
could not walk and
Yeah.
anything. So the guy, instead of bringing her back home, brought her to a hotel in Geylang
Right.
And slept
And-
over. Yeah.
and molested her again.
The guy as in the manager.
No, the same guy. I think.
I'm not sure whether the guy here is still the manager or is a bouncer, but I
Right.
think might be the manager.
I think no, it's the same
Yup.
guy. Oh, yeah,
Yup.
I'm not sure. But it
So-
seems-
So the guy actually brought her to a fucking place in Geylang,
Right.
and they actually dressed her back up and everything and brought
Okay.
her.
These kind of places in Geylang are fucking dodgy because any hotel that you go in, right,
Yeah.
they look out for this kind of signs, lah.
Yeah, but
whether someone
how
is
did
like
how did they bring her past like the receptionist and all
dodgy fucks, lah.
dodgy fucks, right?
Yeah,
so
dodgy fucks, yeah.
so that this is pretty sus, right?
he probably said like, "This is my girlfriend, lah, drunk. Then
Yeah.
let's go."
Yeah, and she had an IC on her, right? So after that they brought her up. I think he molested her again, but did not have sex with her. Then she woke up and she was startled that she woke up next to a stranger.
Right.
And then he like told her that you were too drunk. We brought you to a chalet,
Yeah.
and I had sex with you.
Right.
But
So he admitted to a
he
crime.
admitted the crime to her.
Right.
And then after that, he said, "But I did not do anything to you here. I did not have sex
Oh,
with
he
you
was
here."
both. He's a manager and bouncer.
And bouncer. Okay.
Wow.
Yup, right? You're talking about.
Yup, Chun Ching.
Yeah. So while the fellow was fucking her, right,
Yeah.
another guy
Yeah.
actually took a video of it.
Mm.
Holy fuck.
Called Gun. The guy who took the video was Gun.
So the police has all this evidence to incriminate them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Gun actually fucked them all up
Yeah.
because his phone had it, and when the police came to investigate and take everything, they found the video
on Gun's phone.
on Gun's
Right.
phone.
So-
Son of a gun.
I think another guy called Tay, that guy noticed this happening, the guy taking a video, and actually when they went out for a smoke, he like told the fellow to delete it,
Right.
but Gun didn't lah.
Yeah.
Right.
So she wakes up, and then Yup molested her again. So Yup is the one that. Okay, so at about 9 a.m. that day, they get out outside the chalet, smoke. Tried to delete the video, but the guy
Yeah.
did not. Tried to get the guy to delete it, but so 9 a.m. So it's the next day that he
Next,
brought her
yeah.
to. So he wanted to bring her back. So Yup dressed the victim, which means she was naked.
Yes.
Right.
So helping her take a taxi and taking her home. After checking her address on NRIC, he could not wake her up. So I think maybe someone roofied her actually.
Maybe or
She
she
might have
just
just,
had, like,
she
so
might have
much
drank
drink,
a
lah.
lot.
too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
this
Sean,
was-
no one roofied you, but you always brown out.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
No, he browns out,
Yeah.
but he doesn't black out.
That doesn't black out.
Yeah.
So she blacked out.
Unless,
but
like,
this is
this
over,
got blacked out,
That means
Yeah.
this was over 2 days. Like that
Yes.
night she drank. Then
All the
they
way
went
to
to
next morning.
they
Yeah.
went to the chalet.
No,
They-
that night they went to the chalet. Then,
that night,
yeah.
then next morning, she brought her to Geylang, and then she woke up. That was because at 7 p.m.
Yeah, she
she
nearly
woke up again. And
nearly
she was
one
like,
full day.
The fuck
Wow.
is going on
Nearly
here?
one
Who are
full
you?
day,
I
yeah.
mean, what am I doing here? Who are you? And then she realized her underwear was inside out, so she knew
Yeah.
something was amiss already,
And her
Right.
panty liner was not
and was like,
was like wayward.
wait, I don't know what I said. Yeah, so she just paid for the room and headed home.
Right.
But this is the thing is like this is how. Can you imagine just waking up like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was completely started. One whole day was gone, and it's worse when you blacked out because you don't really remember what happened, but you know something happened.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the worst. Sick.
And
That's
the
why
fella actually confessed.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
she felt disgusted, so she threw away the underwear. She went down and confronted the guy, and he admitted to the whole thing there. But she just told him, "You don't tell anyone," and she just
Yeah.
went back, But think she's already.
She told him, that
So
let's
how,
keep it to yourself.
how did the cops get involved with this?
no,
No,
then
she went back and told her mum, and her mum said, "Hey, you need to go and like,
no.
Make
So
a-
she went back to the place. She went back
the-
to the
the club.
establishment. Yeah,
To the club, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
and confronted him." And
confronted. Yeah,
then he
the
said, "You were very drunk that night, and yeah, we drove you to chalet, and then he admitted having sex."
Right.
But he said he was sorry and he had taken them to the hotel room to sleep. Insisted nothing happened there, but we all know that something did lah.
yeah lah.
Right.
He allowed the victim to check his phone for footage, but she could not find it because he doesn't have it. After hearing what happened, the victim felt stressed and told him to keep it to himself first. So I think he thought he was scot-free lah. Like,
Yeah.
okay. So she went home and told her mother,
Right.
and that's when the mother said, "No,
You have to make a police
that's,
report.
Yeah.
that's rape. That's rape."
So they made a police report. The police found the video on Gun's phone and
Yep.
and the
Yeah.
the rest is
Because
history lah.
at
Basically.
none of the points, even under their own admission, right, was she even coherent. She said nothing. She was
Yeah.
just gone, and they just took full
Took
advantage
advantage,
of her. Basically, an almost ragdoll. Just
Yeah.
That's right.
non-responsive. Yeah.
If I ever wake up unconscious, I want to see 3 naked women beside me. Yeah.
Well, that's if you
And
wake
hopefully
up,
my cock is still intact.
No. The thing is that
Hopefully
you,
my cock
you
is
should
not
hope
bleeding.
that they wake up and not have the same reaction that she does. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are they? Well,
Yeah, I wanna wake up and be like, who the fuck are you? Then they're like, don't worry, we had a good night.
then you'd be like, all right.
Yeah, and all 3 women are different, like different ethnic.
No, but
multicultural.
Yeah, multicultural, all different race.
Multiracial.
But Josie already has many scenarios that he has already spoken about that he'll still be happy with.
Yes.
Yes.
If it's Martin Scorsese, if it's like some other like famous director or someone that he really respects,
Yeah.
if that person rapes him, he's all for it. Because he will take it as a transfer of knowledge
Exactly.
via
Strong-
semen.
Strong words.
My
Via semen in his prostate.
yeah, my skill in life is that I can absorb knowledge through my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, through my anal cavity.
You learn through your ass. That's
Exactly.
what you're saying.
Yeah. When you come in there, I absorb your knowledge and the wisdom.
the true Lobang Boys.
But like in this story, there was actually a happy ending.
was there?
Yeah, where the mother said, "No, don't keep quiet about it.
And she
Go to the
listened.
police."
And she
When you said
listened.
happy ending, I can't help it.
Yeah. Well, I
It wasn't so happy for the
I
guy.
actually also was like happy, and this was. At
No, it was
most
happy
because
for the
there
greater
was
society,
justice lah.
right?
There was
Yeah.
There was
so much
justice.
There was justice, yes.
People who committed a crime got their like justice,
justice.
Yeah.
and
And the victim can, she can
And
probably.
one of them was prosecuted with his own horniness, where he could not get rid of the video. He
exactly,
That's,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, he's just like, hey, he probably told him, hey, don't lah, no, I use this.
I think
one,
this
next
is
time,
the
next time."
easiest case that the police has
Yeah.
ever had.
He's
Yeah.
like,
Look at the
check-
phone, it's like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, you come in.
Is that you?
Lock up immediately.
Is that you? That looks like you, and you. This is your phone, so you're
Hey,
taking
this
a video.
looks like the Downtown East chalet. Yeah.
Yeah, downtown.
Yeah.
And then they look at the fella.
You guys are.
Then
You,
the fella
they,
immediately, like, you know how the crime watch.
but you can imagine that the inspector was just like, so you guys are kind of
Yeah.
idiots,
Yeah, cuff this motherfucker. Put him behind bars.
Put him behind. And on that note,
Yeah.
On that happy note.
On the happy ending.
note,
Yeah. Thank you for listening
To
and thank you
another
for watching.
episode
And
of
yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Ciao.
Ciao.